What's up, Independence? Coach Drew here with another one of our speed home workouts. Make sure you are ready to get even faster. Let's go. All right, guys, go ahead and join me on the ground now. We're gonna go into our muscle and body prep. Grab a roller or device, something that looks like one of these, and we'll be able to work out any of those tight or issue spots that you have. Today's focus is gonna be our groin or adductors. Adductors are huge muscles in movement and stability. A lot of times we abuse them, and so we wanna take care of them when we have the opportunity to. I'm gonna use something big and soft like this. It's a very sensitive muscle group. When you go to do this drill, you're going to make sure that you have one leg locked and one leg bent. And I'm gonna work from the top of my knee towards my groin and out, putting as much pressure as I can handle. And I'm gonna work it back and forth, trying to break those tension spots. Okay.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and give me about 5 minutes on each leg. Okay, guys, go ahead and find your space. We want to be locomotive, so we want to cover some distance during this. We are doing our light dynamics, and the goal of the purpose of this is not to be ready to go full speed, but to get our joints and our muscles kind of hot, kind of loose, kind of ready to do our task or challenge today. And so we're going to go through 3 different movement patterns. Do these to the best of your abilities. Don't get bored with this. This is like brushing your teeth. It's important. It's something you got to regularly do. And so for our first movement, we're going to do a lunge pull. Starting off, you're gonna pull your heel to your butt. Make sure you get a big stretch. Grab your shin, pull it up towards your belly button. Take a big lunge forward. My knee goes over my shoelaces, not in, not out. I'm gonna drop my back knee to the ground without touching, and then I'm gonna switch legs. And you're gonna go ahead and do about 5 reps on each side, covering some space wherever you are. All right, guys, for our second movement of our light dynamics, we're gonna do a crossover. This primes some of our movement and running mechanics while still working on proprioception and strengthening and stretching the back of your leg. And so you're gonna do a knee up, toe up. You're gonna hinge and kick back, and you're gonna cross over. Feel that stretch, don't fall. Then you'll switch legs, knee up, toe up, hinge, stretch. You're gonna go ahead and do about 5 of these on each side. All right, everyone, for our last light dynamic, we're gonna do some leg kicks. And I don't care how you specifically do these. The only thing I really care about is that you are snappy. We are warming up the elastic system, which is the rapid movement. It's the low energy system that just kind of does its job. And so you're gonna kick up, and you wanna feel a snap down to the ground, kick up, snap down to the ground. You're gonna do about 5 on each side. All right, guys, so go ahead, join me on the ground. We're gonna do our joint prep today. We're doing one of our Copenhagen movements. It's a groin dominant exercise. We're gonna do what's called a cross touch. So join me in the Copenhagen position, elbow on the ground. Our top leg is gonna be loaded so that this musculature does most of the work. The way a cross touch works is you're up, you're gonna bring your down leg and your opposite hand or your top hand together, touch, down, and we're gonna try and do 10 of these cross body stability touches, making sure to not let my bottom leg touch the ground, but to maximally load the top leg position. All right, guys, we're gonna go into our big power portion today. So if you have a tailgate for a truck, use that. If you got a box, jump on that. If you got some chairs, stack them together. Be safe, be smart. We are gonna do our jumps, but we're gonna land on one leg to transfer and build this drill up to a more sprint specific. We're gonna be able to absorb forces on that one leg. Now, when you jump on a box or an object, you don't wanna just jump and land super squatted. If my hip or my butt doesn't displace distance, I'm creating no power. I'm picking up my knees fast. And picking up your knees doesn't bring the rim down to you for dunking. It doesn't bring the net down to you. Picking up your knees in this specific portion is not gonna build up our power. So the way this drill is gonna work, so you're gonna do 3 sets of 3 reps on each leg, landing one-legged on here. So all together, I go up, down, I'm gonna jump. One leg, step down. Now I'm gonna switch legs. I'll go up, down, jump. And then I can step down.
Cool.
All right, guys, so now we're going into more of our specific plyometrics, getting away from our big power and going into our single leg power. This is called a 0-step plyo jump. We're gonna jump off of one leg, land on 2 today. Make sure that when you're in your position, it's your dominant or your track start leg. We're gonna drop down to a knee. I'm making sure I'm pushing off of this leg, driving my opposite leg. I'm gonna land on 2 today just so I master the drill. We're doing 3 sets of 5 just on this leg, just building this leg up. So I'll start with this hand position like I'm about to sprint as I'm chest heavy leaning forward. I'm gonna jump, land on 2, so I can reset. I can go wherever I wanna go. Drop down, lean. I have my knee over toe, really positive angle, big hands. I'm gonna jump, land on 2. And that's gonna encourage you to come off that line faster and to get a little bit quicker on the start. All right, guys, so now we're gonna do a very technical start drill. It's called our 0-step start. We are practicing jumping off the line, taking 3 really, really great steps. We're gonna start in a 3-point position. That's 1 hand on the ground. And you're gonna give me 3 big steps and then coast the rest of about 10 yards. So all you really care about is those first 3 foot strikes. So to get this right, I'm gonna have my dominant leg in front like I just did my drill with. I'm gonna do a 1 foot separation, so at an angle. I can drop down, 1 hand on the ground, hips are high, chest is up, I'm ready to go. And when I run, I'm driving through this foot, my opposite leg comes up, I'm ripping my hands, I'm staying low angled, and I'm gonna slam my feet into the ground, looking a lot like this. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote. All right, guys, so now we're gonna try and emphasize more work on our back pedals. Like I've said before, back pedals can contribute to some speed gains in those who are not used to them. And so we're gonna continue to reintroduce and reinforce those in our training for the month. So we're gonna do a 10-10 back pedal sprint. You're gonna back pedal as fast as you can. Once you get to your end marker, which should be about 10 yards, you're gonna try and plant and then attack right where you started. And so this will be a very sports-like movement. This is a very sports-like week for us. And so we're gonna be in our 2-position stance. We're gonna go backwards as fast as we can. Once you get to your coach, you're gonna stop, re-engage, take off, woo! And we are gonna do 5 reps of those today. All right, guys, today in our beautiful outdoor Texas weather, if you got it, go outside. We're gonna do slow goes. A slow go drill is where you start off full speed. You're gonna hit a marker. So we have ours at 10 and 30 yards, and you're gonna try and break at that marker before you go to the next one. So how fast can you slow down and then take off without completely stopping? Now, when you stop, you wanna make sure you're sitting in your chair, chopping your feet, and when you're ready to go, re-engage your lean angles and take off. And so I have my home cone, my 10, my 30, and my end cone. We're gonna do 5 reps of these. I'll show you real quick, and then it's up to you to go out and enjoy it. Get set right here. Positive angles, I'm gonna attack that first cone. Boom, I'm up. I'm gonna stop, go. Stop, go. All right, dogs, you're as fast as you can get right now. Go ahead and recover. We got another one coming up. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Let us come into your house and make you better. We got championships to win. Let's go.